The headlines. Africa has what it takes to develop itself. President TINUBU. I will build a hospital in ZANGO. Governor ODODO. And on sports, Nigeria Super Eagles get CHELLE as the new head coach. A very warm welcome to you. This is MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I am Abiodun Sadiq. Thanks for joining us. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu says Africa has what it takes to develop itself and should look inward to improve intra-Africa trade in the interest of the people and the continent. On a post on his X handle, the president said that he had successful conversation with the Rwanda President Paul Kagame on the eve of the Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week ADSW 2025. He said Africa has the resources, the people, and the capacity. The president departed Abuja on January 11 following the invitation of Sheikh Mohammed Al Nahyan, President of the United Arab Emirates, to participate in the 2025 edition of Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week. KOGI State Governor Ahmed Usman ODODO has approved the establishment of the Ministry of Livestock Development. According to a statement issued by the Secretary to the Government of KOGI State, Dr. Folashade Ayoade in Lokoja, the approval takes immediate effect. Dr. Ayoade explained that the decision is to enhance livestock management in the state in line with the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. She emphasized that the initiative is aimed at addressing critical livestock issues and supporting sustainable development in Kogi's agricultural sector. The ministry is expected to enhance productivity and improve economic opportunities for farmers and livestock stakeholders. Recall that the Nigerian Veterinary Medical Association (NVMA) KOGI State Chapter had in July last year called for the establishment of Ministry of Livestock Development in the state. The chairman, KOGI State Chapter of NVMA, Dr. Tolu Omotuba, has followed up with commendation and urged Governor Usman ODODO to consider the appointment of credible veterinary as the commissioner. KOGI State government has disclosed to spend over 7 billion naira to revamp an additional 88 primary healthcare centers across the 21 local government areas in the state. Governor Ahmed Usman ODODO disclosed this at a ceremony held at the Model Primary Healthcare Center in Felele, Lokoja, to officially hand over site to contractors by the state government for rehabilitation. Our reporter tells us more.
Governor ODODO, who was represented by the State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Abdulaziz Adams, said that the renovation of the new set of 88 primary healthcare centers follows the commencement of the rehabilitation of over 70 primary healthcare centers, which are already at various stages of completion after the state government's approval in March 2024.
This marks another bold step towards achieving effective healthcare service delivery and ultimately the universal health coverage for our people. With the invaluable support of World Bank, the KOGI State government has committed over 7 billion naira to this project, a testament to our unwavering dedication to improving the lives of our citizens.
Abdulaziz said it will upgrade over 150 of such institutions to reflect the commitment of the present administration to enhance access to healthcare delivery across the state.
His proactive engagement has further strengthened the commitment of international development partners to our health care goals. To the communities, I appeal for your cooperation. Protect the personnel and equipment on site, as the benefit of this project will serve you all. Your support is essential for timely and successful delivery. Take ownership of this project and ensure that they are protected and secured to serve you.
The governor, through the commissioner, expressed appreciation to President Bola Ahmed TINUBU for his visionary leadership that accords utmost priority to the well-being of ordinary Nigerians through enhanced access to healthcare, especially for people at the grassroots level. He also acknowledged efforts by the immediate past administration of former Governor Yahya Bello for laying a solid foundation in the health sector in the state.
Today, we officially hand over these project sites to contractors who have successfully navigated rigorous procurement processes and proven their capacity to execute these projects. On behalf of the government, I urge you to adhere to the highest standard of professionalism and complete the upgrade within stipulated time frame of 4 months. I implore you to actively engage the communities where you will work. Collaborate with local government chairpersons, traditional rulers, religious leaders, and youth representatives. This inclusive approach will foster a sense of ownership and responsibility among the community. Additionally, I emphasize the importance of adhering to social and environmental safeguards throughout your assignments.
The contractor appreciated the state governor for the opportunity given to him to handle the renovation and promised to deliver quality job.
For your presence here today to also hand over this facility to us to bring up the standard expected of you. On behalf of the other contractors here present, we want to greatly assure you that we will never disappoint you. We want to assure the community members too that you will not be disappointed. All your requests, we have taken note of it. We want to assure you that whether this community or whichever other community we find ourselves working, we are going to carry you along. So be rest assured that the youths in that area who are tradesmen that are ready to work, we are going to engage them to work.
The local government chairman, the executive director of primary health care, Dr. Muazu Oneza, and the commissioner for water resources commended Governor ODODO for the commencement of the facelift of all healthcare facilities in the state. Khadijat Mohammed, reporting for MLC TV.
The secretary to the government of Kogi State, Dr. Folashade Arike Ayoade, said it is a collective commitment of leaders to advancing the vision and the goals of the state government. Dr. Arike made the remarks during all commissioners' retreats and ministerial briefing held in the banquet hall of the government house, Lokeja. Dr. Ayade said the administration of Ahmed Usman Ododo under 1 year has been for the growth and transformation of the state, emphasizing the visionary policy and strategic execution that have already set the state on a remarkable sustainable development trajectory, and its significant achievement must be sustained. Our reporter has more.
The Secretary to the Government of Kogi State, Dr. Folashade Ayoade, expressed gratitude to God Almighty and thanked Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo for giving her the continued privilege to serve and to contribute more to share the vision of advancing Kogi State. She equally appreciated the leadership of former Governor Yahya Bello for the solid foundation laid down for the new Kogi State.
I thank His Excellency Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo for counting me worthy of this continued privilege to serve. Your faith in my capacity and dedication inspires me to contribute even more to our shared vision of advancing Kogi State. I also extend my appreciation to the immediate past administration under the exemplary leadership of the state leader, Alhaji Yahya Bello.
Ade reeled out the achievements that Ododo's administration had achieved in under 1 year.
Under Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo's leadership, the agricultural sector has witnessed unprecedented growth. Through the Agricultural Expansion Initiative, over 10,000 farmers have been empowered with access to improved seeds, fertilizers, and mechanized equipment. This has resulted in a 25% increase in agricultural productivity, positioning Kogi State as a leading producer of staple crops like cassava and rice. Establishing the Kogi State agro-processing centers has also created opportunities for over 2,000 direct and indirect jobs, enhancing the value chain for local farmers. In infrastructure, Governor Ododo's administration has prioritized connectivity and access. The just completed construction of the GYB junction to Zone 8 roundabout to Crusher Roads, a critical project with a very high interconnectivity value, is set to ease traffic congestion and improve transportation efficiency in Lokoja. Furthermore, several erosion management projects across the 3 senatorial districts have been executed, directly impacting the lives of over 300,000 residents and facilitating the seamless movement of goods and services across the state.
She said these achievements are a testimony to the advanced new direction in Kogi State, and the retreat offers a unique opportunity to harness their diverse expertise, chart a strategic roadmap, and set actionable goals to address pressing challenges while maximizing opportunities.
Through the Youth Empowerment Scheme, over 240 young artisans are presently undergoing training in various skills at the Nigerian Korea Friendship Institute, fostering innovation and reducing unemployment. The state's internally generated revenue has increased significantly within a year, reflecting the effectiveness of Governor Ododo's fiscal policies and commitment to financial sustainability. These achievements are a testament to the advanced new direction in which Kogi State is heading. As we convened for this retreat, themed the advanced new direction, from continuity and consolidation to strategic development, let us recognize that our collective efforts must now shift towards shaping a veritable future for our state.
And it does not matter how changing your environment is. So you cannot use the environment to say that this is the reason why you are not succeeding. You're supposed to subdue your environment and make it work for you. Some approaches to institutional reforms and capacity building include reforming policy instruments to improve laws, regulations, and standards.
The Kogi State House of Assembly Aliu Umar Yusuf, represented by Majority Leader Abdulrazak Suleiman, in an interview with journalists, charged the leaders to be focused on the policies of the government and call for collaboration among the government and legislative.
It's been a very tough year coming, and for the fact that this government, this administration will be a year, barely in a few days that they've assumed the office, as I wish them well, and I pray that the good work they've started, they'll add more to it to make sure that our people enjoy this administration that makes sure that the policy of the state government is actually felt by the people across all board of the state.
Commissioner for Water Resources, Yahya Farouk, said that the retreat is very important and the data collection is vital to them.
Well, glory be to God, the retreat couldn't have come at a better time than now. We're about, this is our 12th month in the office. How far we've moved. And, last year's budget that we ran was not prepared by this administration. So it is a good time now that having participated in this year's budget, the retreat will better equip us to get the ground running as soon as the first executive council meeting is held.
The keynote speaker, Ogo Daniel, who is also the head of Research and Development KOGI Enterprise Development Agency, KEDA, took turns explaining the theme of human capital development and data collection, among others.
And today's young mind is geared towards technology, and there's nobody that will discuss technology too far without eating. Technology, agriculture. Technology, agriculture. If we, as policymakers, can sit quietly and really develop a roadmap, we would not only be lifting the state within a short time, we would do that with remarkable imprint.
The retreat lasts for 2 days, after which is expected that each ministry will improve on already established achievements within the 1 year of ODODO administration. I am Faith Adike reporting for MLC TV.
The Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman ODODO has assured the people of ZANGO that his administration will build a hospital in the town. The governor stated this while interacting with market women at the ZANGO market, saying his administration will continue to serve the people of the state by providing the right infrastructure. In his word, Governor ODODO, who decided to stop to see how they are doing as their servant, is happy that they are enjoying the road and the street lights. When he heard someone talking about having a good hospital in ZANGO, he responded by saying he is their servant and they have elected him to serve. He then assured them of his administration to give them a good hospital very soon. Health is wealth, he said, and that is the reason the government is investing heavily in healthcare so that the people would enjoy good health. The excited ZANGO people went ecstatic at hearing the good news, with many calling the governor Mr. Talk and Do. Governor ODODO has been expecting his numerous projects across the state ahead of his first anniversary as the chief servant of the state. Residents of ZANGO, Daji, Shatima, and Barak came out massively to thank the governor for the completion of the Zone 8 junction, Barak Shatima, ZANGO Daji to GYB Junction Road, as well as the Zone 8 junction, Confluence Stadium Crusher Road. The governor also inspected the newly rebuilt Local Government Service Commission House, among several other projects across the state. Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman ODODO has directed the immediate enrollment of orphans and caregivers in orphanages across the state into the State Health Insurance Scheme. This was disclosed by the Executive Secretary of the Kogi State Health Insurance Agency, KGSHIA, Dr. Adekunle Aledare, during a visit to 2 orphanage homes in Lokoja, Margaret Gaba, Oihinoyi Orphanage, and less privileged home, ZANGO, and Stagi Cornerstone Orphanage, and Dankolo. Dr. Aledare disclosed that the initiative stresses the governor's commitment to ensuring equitable access to quality health care services, particularly for vulnerable groups. The Executive Secretary noted that some orphanages are already benefiting from the services of the Healthcare Insurance Agency. He emphasized that Governor ODODO's action reflects his dedication to humanity and his belief that everyone deserves financial access to quality healthcare, regardless of socioeconomic status. Dr. Aledare stated that the initiative is part of the administration's broader efforts to bring good governance to all residents of Kogi State. A caregiver at Margaret Garba Oyani Orphanage and Less Privileged Home, Rufina Ejimbi, commended the governor's consistent support. She noted that Governor ODODO has been a long-time friend of the orphanage, often celebrating his birthday with them and donating textbooks, food items, and other essentials. Seeing him as governor and still remembering them shows the depth of his character, she said. He also noted that he is a man who never abandoned his own. Similarly, Clara Owoshagba, matron of Stagi Cornerstone Orphanage, expressed profound gratitude on behalf of the management, staff, and children. She described the initiative as an answered prayer, noting that the financial burden of medical bills has been a significant challenge for the home. The enrollment exercise is scheduled to take place on January 17 to 18, 2025 at the respective orphanages. We go on a short break. Please stay with us.
Compliment of the season from MLC TV. We use this platform to thank you for your patronage and support throughout 2024. 2025 is going to be more interesting, informative, educative, and entertaining from all our rebranded programs, starting from our daily news and current affairs global to our weekly programs to digging deep into our politics through political arena, sharing your views on the opinion and inspiring the younger generation on Word for Youth. Also, knowing all that happens on the field and track events through sports review, grabbing opportunities like on technologies via ICT Global, and maintaining your health and status through Health Med Info, learning from the old to improve the younger generation through Senior Citizen Alcove, catching them young with Kiddies Affairs, and meeting with your icons on one-on-one with public figure. We also designed for you a weekly program on understanding estate management through the real estate and investors, encouraging local dialect through Kakanchi Ibira, Women's World, where all about women is discussed and celebrated, and family affairs to understanding your parenting guides. Children and parents are the focus. Another is Canteen Talk, a corner where we talk about what you need to know about the food you eat, its benefits, the environment, where it is cooked, how it is cooked, and the ugly side of the canteen you visit. Join us every weekend for this mind-blowing program that will shape your eating habits. Also, we have KOGI in Focus, a weekly program that informs you of happenings within and across Kogi State, and crowning it all with pleasure with Irrecoco Entertainment. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, MLC TV, to be the first to know once we launch. Also follow all our social media handles, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, X, TikTok, and the website melakite.com.ng to read our news daily. With MLC TV, no dull moment. Our service is to keep you abreast of all happenings around the world. We are MLC TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone.
Welcome back. The chairman of Lokoja Local Government Area, Abdullahi Adamu, has presented a budget appropriation of over 7 billion naira to the Legislative Council leader, Muhammad Awateni, for perusal and approval. The budget, titled Budget of Enviable and Unprecedented Transformation, was presented to the Lokoja Legislative Council in a ceremony emphasizing collaboration for sustainable progress. It's aligned with the innovation-driven agenda of the Kogi State Governor, Ahmed Usman Ododo, aimed at promoting renewed hope and inclusive development. The council chairman wished the legislators a happy deliberation. He, however, appealed for speedy consideration and early passage of the appropriation budget. The leader of the Lokoja Legislative Chamber, Mohammed Awatani, thanked the chairman for his life-changing programs for the people of the council and assured him of their support and the swift passage of the budget. She, however, commended the chairman's proactive approach to development in Lokoja local government area, emulating Governor ODODO governance model in the council. The Kogi State Coordinator, National Hydroelectric Power Producing Development Commissioner and APADEC, Engineer Joan Ogechi, has called on the remaining youth trained under the Youth Transformation Program from the state, but are yet to collect their starter packs to be patient. He assured that soon it will be given to them. The state coordinator gave the assurance when she received some aggrieved youth of the state who are yet to be given their starter pack after the November flag off and distribution. She assured that efforts will be made to enable them get their starter soon. The YTP programs was designed by the federal government to build the capacity of youth. They were trained in their areas of choice. Engineer Joanne assured that the starter packs are safe and in the custody of the Commission. She also assured that the transport allowance due to them will be paid directly by the headquarters of the Commission into their various account numbers. The beneficiaries were trained in computer and ICT-related trades, others in fashion and tailoring, hairdressing, bead making, painting, and graphics. In all, 705 of them were beneficiaries from the state. In a remark, the Kogi State Chairman, National Youth Council of Nigeria, Benjeri, called the protesting youth. He assured of prompt distribution of the starter kit soon as a directive is given from the headquarters. And on crime, a magistrate court in Wusu, Abuja has ordered the remand of Eneche, Alexander Eneche, and Pastor Abraham Dane at Kefi Prison, Nasarawa State. The two brothers of Pastor Paul Eneche, senior pastor of Dunamis International Gospel Church, and former Dunamis pastor Abraham Dane, were taken into custody following a police invitation. It was revealed that the two were initially detained by the Nigerian Police Force at the Force Intelligence Department, FID, after they honored an invitation related to allegations of cyberbullying and criminal defamation against Pastor Paul Eneche. They were later remanded at the Kefi Custodial Center on Monday evening after police secured an order from the magistrate court. The situation began on January 7, 2025, when Alexander Eneche and Pastor Daniel were arrested and held on allegations of cybercrime, but were granted bail the following day after agreeing to resolve the matter amicably. However, they were instructed to report back to the police on January 10 and January 13. According to reports, upon their appearance at the force headquarters on Monday, they were held in police custody until a remand order was obtained from the magistrate court. They were detained till evening and a remand order was secured to take them to Kefi Prison. From our foreign desk, the president of Microsoft National Broadcast Corporation, Rashida Jones, is stepping down. This is a major change at the news network just days before President-elect Donald Trump takes office. Rebecca Cutler, Senior Vice President of Content Strategic at MSNBC, will succeed Jones as interim president, effective immediately. Jones will stay on in an advisory role through March. Max Lazarus, the chairman of NBC Universal Media Group, said in a note to staff that Rebecca is the ideal leader to guide them through the moment, and they look forward to collaborating with her as they shape their collective future together. Jones' exit comes amid industry-wide pressure for the cable news industry, which has seen declining rates after the U.S. presidential election. And now on sports. Eric Chelle has been unveiled as the new head coach of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. The unveiling ceremony took place at media conference room of the Moshood Abiola Stadium, Abuja. Chille's appointment was confirmed by the Nigerian Football Federation (NFF). The former Mali international is the 42nd substantive head coach of the Super Eagles. The 47-year-old has been tasked with reviving Nigeria's 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying hopes. Real Madrid's players have lost faith in one of their teammates after he performed poorly in Sunday's 5-2 Super Copa de España final defeat against Barcelona. NC Flick's side swept Madrid aside with ease at King Abdullah Sports City to lift the Super Copa de España crown in Saudi Arabia. Losing to Barcelona is never something anyone wants on their resume as a Madrid player, but the last two losses have been particularly embarrassing, having previously played out on 4-0 loss against Barcelona at the Santiago Bernabeu in October. And on entertainment, the OHINOYI of EGBIRALAND, His Royal Majesty Tijani Muhammad Anaje, has charged the newly turbaned Oza of EGBIRALAND, Good Mother, Kehinde Lawal, to continue to be an ambassador of peace, upliftment of royal dignity, and promotion of peace among the Ibira nation and beyond. The OHINOYI gave the charge after the ceremony as part of the activities marking his first-year anniversary on the throne. The royal father would describe the former head of service, Kehinde Lawal, as a role model among women, and mothers said her past and present records continue to be a reference point to all within and outside the state, urging her to sustain the temple. Speaking after the turbaning, the Oyiza of EGBIRALAND, Lawal, expressed appreciation to the royal father for carrying out the obligation of the title, which later was given to her by the late OHINOYI of EGBIRALAND, Ado Ibrahim. She promised to justify the confidence reposed in her and thank His Royal Majesty for counting her worthy of the elevation. The rector of Kogi State Polytechnic, Usman Ogbo, on behalf of the academic board, management staff, alumni, and students of the institution, deeply commiserate with the family of John Friday Otaru, popularly called Jaffo, a former internal member of the governing council representing academic board, who died on Sunday, 12th January 2024. In a condolence message written and made public by the director, Public Relations, Kogi State Polytechnic, Lokoja, Uredu Omale, extended their deepest condolences to the immediate family, kinsmen, associated of the deceased, and the good people of Ikeyi Iyima Okeyi local government over the irreparable loss. The entire Polytechnic community is in deep shock and sorrow over the demise of such a diligent, selfless, and intelligent public servant who gave his all to the service of the Polytechnic and humanity. As head of the Department of General Study, Director, Polyconsult, Dean Student Services, and member of the Governing Council, Otaru demonstrated exceptional leadership, resourcefulness, and professionalism. While his demise is hard to take, they remain consoled by the impressive records of his service to the institution, particularly to the present administration. He prays God in His infinite mercy to grant his family, friends, well-wishers, and Polytechnic community the strength to bear the law. May God forgive his shortcomings and grant him eternal rest. And this is where we wrap it up on today's news. For more information For contributions and advert placement, please call the numbers displayed on your screen. Join us daily to watch our news and other exciting programs that would brighten your day. You can also subscribe to all our social media handles to watch our previous and subsequent programs. We are Malachi TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please be your brother's keeper and sister keeper to build a happier and better society together. I am Abiodun Sadiq. Thanks for watching.